Hello, how is your ascension going? Is it going super awesome? I don't know. It's so crazy, I tell you. People have been having the weirdest ascension symptoms. Like I had a lot of them probably a long time ago. So now when somebody tells me something, I'm not surprised at all. Like my friend was she was actually very sick, so it's not funny, but she was. I could feel her DNA is upgrading, and her whole wow, she is the most incredible healer. Like her energy is from another universe. It honestly, it is the most powerful healing energy I've ever felt. And she's going through this huge light body experience. And poor girl, she has no idea really what's kind of going on because so many people, around us have no idea about this stuff. They just think we're crazy. You can't tell them, oh, I'm seeing angels, I'm seeing galactics, I'm seeing weird and wonderful things. Like she's starting to see it all as well, and she is, she was lying outside. She was feeling so sick, and she was lying outside on the grass, and the grass started glowing and it looked like it was a different color, and then she was seeing bubbles in the air, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen I see all that. That's what I see all the time. It's what some people might call a fifth dimensional reality, or it's the greater reality. It's more, it's the expanded consciousness, expanded awareness. We've just kind of limited ourselves down in this retro world where colors aren't very bright. Like I've said before, I still want to turn up the colors on earth because they're not nearly as bright as they are in the higher realms. Sometimes when I've been maybe just playing in the higher realms or channeling or in my Akashic records, I come back into focus on earth, and everything just feels a bit dull, like an old TV from the 80s. It's not in high definition, it's not in 4K beyond, whatever. It keeps going. It keeps going up. Like TVs keep getting brighter, so we keep getting brighter. So our awareness keeps getting brighter. So we're unlocking more of the visual spectrum. Same with sound, we're unlocking more sounds, which can make you feel very frustrated and annoyed. What happened to me a long time ago is actually happening again. You could almost, some people would even say it's like a migraine. But I know that it's not, there's a difference. So it feels like brain is shifting. It's like your crown chakra is awakening, and I had that a long time ago, and that's when I found it easier to kind of channel and remote view. But I remember at the time it felt like I could hear the tectonic plates of earth shifting. That's what it felt like in my brain, in my mind. And I could hear trucks from miles away vibrating, pulsating. I could feel the whole earth vibrating and moving, and it was a lot. And I've noticed this week it started to do it again. So I think there's another up leveling, another shift in frequency, more solar flares, more ascension. So the body, it can't upgrade straight away. Like our minds just cannot handle it, and the body, some people do it. Some people just get very ill and they just boom, boom, boom. They just purge. They get rid of everything, get really ill, and then they upgrade. But some people go a bit slower and slowly kind of get rid of this stuff and move up and up and up. But I mean, everybody is different, but there are so many different symptoms going on at the moment. I'm so used to ringing in my ears now from higher realms. I don't even really notice it much unless sometimes it's a really, really loud one. Then I know something major is going on. So I take a moment to stop and tune into it and just ask the guides, hey, what was that? Because that was a big, like high pitched, what people would do to test your hearing, like some really high pitched tone. It's like, people would just think it was, what is it, tinnitus or, problems with the ears. Like people can get vertigo, things like that, because there is just, you're feeling the energy shifting. The whole of Earth is ascending as well, so she's recalibrating. Linear time is crashing, coming back online, crashing, coming back online. So there is just this whole like movement and flow of everything. And if you try to fight against anything, that's when you get sick. And I told my friend, I wouldn't normally say this, but the guides were saying, don't try and heal. Normally I would be encouraging people to heal, like normally I'd be like, well, you can visualize healing, you can heal, you have that inner healing ability, you are source energy, part of the oneness, you're already healed, like I would have been saying that. But this time for this upgrade, the guides were saying, don't try to heal it because it's actually meant to happen. So she was getting, really high temperatures. She felt like she was on fire. And the guides were saying, don't try and heal it, because she needed to go through this for her light body. So her body was coming out of the third dimensional reality and shifting frequencies to, it was actually above a fifth dimensional frequency because she is such a higher being of light, which is very hard to integrate into Earth. But the guides were saying for me to tell her, ground herself, just touch her feet on Earth, touch the grass. And that's why she ended up lying in the grass, and then she was seeing the grass glowing. I mean, I can hear grass. I can hear the grass's consciousness. I can hear the plant's consciousness. I can hear them talking. I just told my family that I can talk to aliens. I just told them. Actually, to be honest, to be fair, I have told them before, but they changed the subject. And this time I did a bit of a sad face pout, like that you guys don't believe me that I talk to the galactics. And they kind of looked at me like, oh yeah, do you? Like this time they actually kind of were like, oh yeah, I suppose, I suppose you could. So yeah, everyone's becoming a little bit more open-minded now about things. But yeah, there's some weird, you just cannot ignore stuff anymore. You can't ignore it when you're seeing orbs, or you're seeing bubbles, or you're seeing the grass start to glow, or you're seeing a tree glow, or you're getting so many signs like numbers or feathers, or you can't, you just cannot ignore it after a while. You just can't. But yeah, let me know, in the comments, if you guys have got any ascension symptoms, or if you've had anything going on, because I know it can be really challenging and overwhelming. It was really sweet. My friend said to me, thank you so much. You make me feel like I'm not crazy. And this is the thing. It does sound crazy because we've been taught the opposite. So we need to get out of that mindset now. I know it's just been conditioning from people being, I mean, they've been dragged off in, what are those suits, straight jackets, you know, they've been medicated and called schizophrenic and so many things. So years and lifetimes of being told we were crazy. So yeah, if you've got any Ascension symptoms, anything going on, I'm just sending you so much love. Use your inner wisdom, your intuition to see if you can heal it, because more than often you can heal it yourself unless your body is telling you, I'm okay, just leave me to relax, to flow, to rest. They keep saying, keep really hydrated. I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, but I keep hearing salt water, you know, like electrolytes. I always have been very thirsty, and I'm hearing electrolytes, but please don't quote me on that one because, yeah, as I said, I'm not a professional, I'm not a nutritionalist or anything. So yeah, just keep yourselves really hydrated, and yeah, just kind of tune into your bodies and see what you need. I just have needed so many massages lately. My body's just feeling all achy, and you know, I go to the gym. You know, I'm active quite a bit, but it's never usually achy like this. It's some kind of, I don't know, my head's like the crown chakra's kind of doing this next level of awakening, and my body's shifting. Yeah, I can definitely feel some changes in the air. And it's a really good time. You know, it's nearly 2025, and we've got, you know, a whole fresh year that we can, you know, start to really create this new earth, level up, let go of the old, manifest our dreams, and yeah, and just feel really good about ourselves, and just show more kindness and compassion to ourselves. You know, we're just always like, oh, you'll be right, or harden up, or you know, just saying, you know, sometimes we say really mean stuff to ourselves. So we just need to give ourselves that warmth and heart loving compassion that we so deserve. So thank you guys, I love you, and I'm sending you so many good vibes, and you deserve wellness, you deserve the best. And thank you so much for being here on this journey, this earth journey. I don't think we will regret it at all as a soul. It's what an amazing experience. So, but just to something maybe to think about is completion. So, as a soul, is there anything that you would feel that you would like to complete while you're on this earth journey? You know, so say if anything is bothering you, or you wanted to work on, or you wanted to experience. I'm not saying that that's it, we're done. I'm just saying, you know, like later on in life, then when you pass on and you go back to the other side, you know, would you have any regrets? Would you regret still being angry at that person? Or would you regret not trying that new thing? Or would you regret not taking on that new challenge? You know, so because you wouldn't want to look back as that soul and go, oh, maybe I should have done that. Or, you know, that feeling that you still had that anger, I should have let that go. Because imagine that if you're like, oh, I didn't let go of that anger, I might have to go back to earth just to master letting go of anger. You'll be like, oh crap, I should have done that last time around. So yeah, if there's anything that you feel like you haven't completed within your soul in this lifetime, do it now. You've got heaps of time, but just start it now. So yeah, just start letting go of any of that old. It's so not worth it. Holding on to the anger or judgment or guilt or sadness, it's just you're in this bubble, this electromagnetic field. You know, if you're putting out anger, it's just boing, bouncing right back at you. That's exhausting. So just send out the love, the compassion, or just the neutrality if you don't feel the good vibes about someone. Just put out neutral vibes. So instead of putting out anger towards people. So yeah, anyway, love you guys. I am I'm just really enjoying talking to you. So if there's anything else that you want me to ask the universe or any questions you have, please comment below, because I would love some new questions to ask the universe, because I feel like I've ticked my list off. So yeah, I need some new content. Thanks guys, talk to you soon. Bye.